Ever wondered if superpowers have a breaking point? In the world of, it's not about how strong you become, but if you can handle the power at all. Um, the Quirk Singularity Doomsday Theory proposed by the unsettling Dr. Garaki isn't just a villainous plot point. It's a terrifying look at the limits of human evolution. As quirks blend and become more complex with each generation, are we hurtling toward a catastrophic biological collapse? This isn't just about flashy battles and heroic feats. It's about a fundamental flaw in the way quirks are evolving. And the series subtly demonstrates that these incredible abilities aren't just adding to human potential, and they're pushing us beyond our biological limits. And then now, taking a second way, let's dive into can awakenings that aren't just power-ups, but chilling confirmations of this. First, we have Shigaraki's decay. Initially a touch-based ability, it evolved to encompass entire city blocks. But this wasn't a simple upgrade. His body couldn't handle the output, requiring extreme surgery just to survive. This wasn't power. It was a desperate attempt to avoid self-destruction. And then there's Himiko Toga. Her quirk didn't just mimic appearances. She began absorbing and using the quirks of those she touched. This isn't evolution, it's genetic chaos. And, probably her body became a vessel for countless abilities, pushing the boundaries of what human DNA can handle. The Nomu, those monstrous creations of Dr. Garaki, offer a particularly grim example. They could wield multiple quirks, but only after being rendered brain dead. A living mind simply couldn't process the sheer volume of genetic information. It's a stark warning. Some powers are too much for a human brain to contain. It was Spinner made a series of the soul of the functionality of the problems that forced to stack quirks. His body began to regress, his intellect deteriorating as his muscles grew uncontrollably. It's a horrifying illustration of evolutionary runaway where adaptation comes at the cost of basic cognitive function, basic activity. Daddy's blue flames, far hotter than his father's, were a genetic mismatch. His body couldn't withstand the heat, burning him to the bone while he continued to fight. It's a tragic example of offensive power outpacing defensive capabilities. Ares' rewind quirk, manifesting in a child, was a terrifying accident. She accidentally erased her own father from existence. Her body wasn't equipped to handle such a powerful ability, proving that sudden, uncontrolled mutations are incredibly dangerous. All for One's age regression is another chilling example. Using a drug derived from Ares' quirk, he attempted to restore his prime, but instead began to shrink and devolve. His brain, overloaded with stolen quirks, couldn't sustain the strain that It's a reminder that even the most powerful villains have limits. And Twice's Sad Man's Parade, an infinite army of clones, fractured his minds. He couldn't handle kind of the sheer volume of consciousness, um, proving that the human mind cannot sustain a geometric progression of itself. It's a terrifying demonstration of the limits of self-replication. 9, the villain from required constant life support to wield his multiple quirks. His body was constantly breaking down, a grim reminder that some powers are simply unsustainable for a human host. Finally, Kurogiri's origins reveal a horrifying truth. He was created from the corpse of Shirakumo, spliced with multiple quirks, effectively erasing the original host's identity. It's a chilling illustration of how genetic manipulation can obliterate the very essence of a person. So is the Quirk Singularity inevitable? Isn't just a superhero story. It's a cautionary tale. It suggests that unchecked evolution can lead to destruction, and that even the most incredible powers come with a price. It makes you wonder, if the heroes keep pushing their limits, will they ultimately become the architects of their own downfall? And speaking of limits, did you know that All Might's quirk literally shortened his lifespan? And just have the expiration date due in 5 talk about the total of what the way that we compared to that to previously, see in. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you next time. Bye bye.